Override is essentially a play about the breakdown of a couple. It's an emotional play. It's set in the future. It's set in a world of post-augmentation. We're existing in a sheltered community away from augmented humans. It's been focused on a little bit recently, this idea of prosthetic envy and imagining a world where people have had deliberate amputations in order to upgrade their bodies. So our world of the play is actually removed from this because we've gone further into the future where there's been a ban on all augmentation. But I think the science behind it is essentially the Turing test. And it's something that Stacey shows and proves within the really fantastic infrastructure of a play, which is also about two people in a relationship. I know that Stacey, she researched a lot with looking at ideas like Donna Haraway's A Cyborg Manifesto. She spoke with a number of very specific scientists, and we did a research workshop with a fantastic guy called Dr. Barry Lyons, who is a medical ethicist, and he was really fantastic on the idea of the ethics behind augmentation. We're presenting it in an imagined future, but it's an imagined future where people have made a decision to go back to the earthy and to the real. So we're in a space which is, it's a contemporary space, but it's not a space, it's not a futuristic space. It's a space where people have decided to live with as minimal tech as possible. So, and it's the idea of connecting with nature. Yet at the same time, the space is controlled by a computer system. It's the idea of how do you live minimally when you're living in a future where all tech has been banned. We've been trying to invent a whole new palette of sound for a world, for a future world. Invent a palette of the idea of nature. If you switch on Birdsong, what is that? Is that augmented Birdsong, or is it a recording of Birdsong from the 1950s that's being played back to you? I'd love people to come out of the show and decide to switch their phone off for 24 hours and have real conversations. There's signs all over Dublin at the moment, beautiful murals, talking about the fact that we spend more time playing on our phones in bed than we do with our lovers. And I think it's something that's really pressing right now. As well as the idea of prosthetic envy actually being a topic to talk about, and the idea of transhumanism. So I'd love people to be able to identify with it intellectually, but also to be able to come out of it and look at how tech can destroy relationships. So it's Override. It's on in the Project Theatre Space Upstairs from the 9th to the 17th of September. The future of tech is on the way, and that actually this play is set in a not too distant future at all.